Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. It's been a few days since I've been able to upload. I've been insanely busy with life, and in the free time that I have had to play, I've been doing a lot of Survive with Friends, which has not allotted me very much time to make killer videos, but I was able to find some time, and I put together a build that was really fun to play. The build's going to revolve around just covering the map with my terror radius and not allowing any kind of healing, and when people do decide to heal, we're going to get value from Nurse's Calling and really punish them for it. First up on the build, we're going to have Distressing. It's going to increase our terror radius by 26%. Don't really care about the secondary effect, but it does give us 100% more blood points for action in the deviousness category. So this is just going to extend our terror radius. I believe Clown has 32 meter terror radius. It's going to increase it by 26%, which on smaller maps like Midwich or the game is going to really cover most of it, especially because they have 2 floors. It's really awesome with this build. Next up, we have Nurse's Calling. The auras of survivors who are healing or being healed are revealed to you when they were within a 28 meter range. I love this perk. It's super underrated, and we get a lot of value from it with this build coming up. Next, we're going to have Sloppy Butcher. So, wounds inflicted by basic attacks cause survivors to suffer from the hemorrhage and mangled status effect. Increases the rate at which healing progression is lost from hemorrhage by 25%. Both status effects are removed once the survivor is fully healed. So for those who don't know, mangled is just going to make you take longer to heal, and hemorrhage is going to be if the healing is interrupted at all, then the progress that was gained from healing starts to regress. So that's going to pair very nicely with our next perk, Chlorophobia. Survivors within your terror radius have a 50% penalty to healing, and healing skill checks move 50% faster. So what happens with this build is Sloppy Butcher is already going to slow down your healing, right? And anyone who's in our terror radius is going to move even slower at healing. Distressing is going to make our terror radius bigger. On top of that, they're going to get hit with really fast skill checks, and if they miss any, it's going to tell me where they're at, and it's also going to interrupt their healing. And so if they miss a skill check, they get scared and they kind of run away, all the healing progress that they had is going to go back to 0. And then of course Nurse's Calling is just going to tell me where they're at. So really fucking sick build. Love it. Brutal. Struggles a little bit on bigger maps for sure, but on smaller maps, just relentless. For the add-ons, we're going to run Smelly Inner Souls. I love running this because it pairs nice with the next add-on. Increases our movement speed while reloading bottles by 66%. Cigar Box is going to be the next add-on. While the clown or a survivor is invigorated, they see all other survivor and killer auras within 16 meters. So basically, I'm going to be throwing a lot of bottles to invigorate myself to get aura reading on everyone, just to be even more oppressive. And I like pairing Smelly Inner Souls because I'm going to be throwing a few bottles and reloading off, and I just like keeping it moving as much as I can. For our offering, we are going to be running Mary's Letter. I am out of them, but I had them before these videos were made. So this is going to tremendously increase the chance of us going to Midwich, which we are going to do because I feel like this build really excels there. But yeah, let's go ahead and move on to our second build. So I like the idea of this build both on Clown and on Pinhead. This is essentially the same perk, so I'm not going to read them all over again. The only difference is with the add-ons here, we're going to be running Torture Pillar. This is going to decrease the time for chain hunts to activate by 6 seconds. And next, we're going to run Larry's Remains. Increases the time it takes survivors to solve the box by 2 seconds. So chain hunts on Pinhead just put up so much pressure. And with this same build, the idea is it's going to interrupt their healing. We're not going to get the aura reading that we got with Clown, but we're going to get a lot of healing interruption. It's going to be a lot of wasted time, and I think Pinhead's just a killer who benefits tremendously from survivors being hurt. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below, and with that being said, let's get into the gameplay. Alright, Midwich Elementary School. So we did assign ourselves here just because this build really excels on this map. We're going to get lots of value out of Chlorophobia, Distressing, and Nurse's Calling, along with our aura reading bottles. So we'll go ahead and get Haste going, along with our aura reading, see if we can get any information. What's nice is with the 2 floors, we could usually find people relatively quickly. There we go, straight away. Got some nice aura reading right off the bat. Right in the corner too, so there's not really anywhere to go. We'll throw this bottle preemptively just to slow them down when they get that little burst here, just like that. Let's see. And actually, we got a whole room full of people, which is absolutely beautiful. We'll go ahead and tag this Claudette and get her down. Alright, she's gonna drop the pallet here, but at least we'll have it out of the way for later. Let's go ahead and see if we can at least tag her. And she's got a lot of distance. We'll just let it go. We'll go ahead and get this wall out the way. Let's go ahead and pick up Claudette. And before we do, we're going to throw down this yellow gas here just to see if we can see anyone around. Boom. There it is. Beautiful. So we know exactly where we're going after we get this hook in. Alright, let's see where our friend is at. Nowhere to be found. Do we think she maybe went inside of a locker? I got a better idea. Let's see if she moved around. Ah, the bush. Good old faithful bush. So we will cut her off right here. Oh, lithe. Alright. Oh, bad aim. We get her here though. Alright, we go straight for the pickup. I guess maybe in hindsight I should throw down a yellow bottle just to get some info if anyone was around, but we see that there's obviously two ahead. We got a save. We'll go ahead and hook her right here. And there we go, some nurses calling value. Looks like I interrupted. They're taking off. Looks like one went left, one went right. Looks like they went in, one went in here. That's what it looks like. Any aura reading? Unfortunately, I think I just misplayed. Yeah, I think they kept going right. The scratch marks kind of look like they cut into this room, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and head back. Claudette is trying to bait out that borrow time, so we will stay on Miss Michaela over here. Surprised she didn't drop that pallet. And oh shit, I guess Claudette was not the one who got unhooked. That's on me for not knowing who the fuck I hooked, not keeping track. Big misplay. I guess it just threw me off the fact that she ran straight towards me. It looked like someone trying to bait out the borrowed time hit. Okay, well, that's alright. I hear someone actually right here. Sounds like they're working on a gen. And that is a huge fail. Don't know what that was about. That was weird. We'll go ahead and hang her up here. We'll take the free hook. Makes up for the down that I let get away. We'll get our aura reading going again. We're looking here for information. Alright. And don't see much. Sorry guys, just listening out real quick. Go ahead and throw down some more gas. Sounds like they're above me. So we'll go ahead and zoom this way. And they're healing underhook, which we will punish that. Chlorophobia just does not let it happen. She gets tagged. Alright, looks like they cut left. Okay, so we got both people up here. This bottle's gonna slow them down. There should be a double down here if I play this right. Boom. Huge. We slug her. Oh, wait. We got two people healing right here in the corner. Ah, I'm an idiot. They're on the outside. I don't know what I was thinking there. But it looks like they stayed there to heal. So, let's see. One cuts left. Claudette. Down. We got one hiding here. So, she got two safe pallets here. Let's go ahead and reload. We'll pinch her off here with the gas. Cut off the left. She drops the right pallet. Beautiful. Get this out the way. And it doesn't sound like she's left just yet. So, we'll throw that. We'll get the other pallet. Oh, no. She's just holding forward, which is... Alright. So, we got 3 downs here. Massive, massive pressure. Go ahead and take this hook. Got scratch marks. She's going for the save. Boom. The build says no. And there we go, guys. Everybody's down. Roughly 5 minutes and 30 seconds. Massive pressure. Alright, so she's not struggling. We're going to go ahead and take her out to this hook just so that I don't have to worry about one of the other ones wiggling free. So they crawled to the corner. When someone crawls to the corner like that, it makes me feel like they have flip-flop. Now they don't have boil over, so maybe they don't. And yeah, there you go. You see? Flip-flop. That was not long enough of a walk for them to wiggle free, even if they hit the skill checks. But it's all good. Conspicuous action cancels out your BT. Let's go after you. Quick tag here. Drop the pallet. And alright, let's try this again. Let's see if this person went and crawled back over towards that corner. We still have one slug that I literally forgot about until a second ago. I believe they were over here. Feels bad, man. Got double crows. Sorry, Michaela. You were not supposed to be laying there that long, but your teammate wiggled free. Now you may rest in peace. Let's see if we can just... If we can't find it, I won't drag it out and be a dick. Actually, we found it. Boom, just like that. And they have adrenaline. Good for them. Adrenaline's one of those real underrated perks. It's just so... It's so good. It gives you speed and it gives you a health state. Don't really think it matters at this point. We'll chase her down. God pallet is gone. She's got a lot of distance. And boom, slow down for me. Takes this vault. And I think we get her here. Yep, we sure do. There we go. Once and for all, we can end this. There's nowhere for her to go at this point. But that's game 1. Let's go ahead and roll into game 2 now. Midwich, we're back here again with Pinhead, the most badass killer. I love his design. I just love, honestly, the fact that he's in this game. He's such an iconic and classic killer for horror fans. Alright, so we are not going to get the same aura reading that we got with the Clowns add-ons, but I feel like Pinhead as a killer definitely benefits from survivors being injured. The change just add that much more pressure. And so right away we get into a chase here. See if we can fake this. Alright, she kind of hesitates, which is what we want. She's going to take this vault. She does. We'll cut her off here and get our first injury. Perfect. She's going to leave this. Let's go ahead and let's eat this pallet. Let's just go ahead and not worry about that for now. We'll cut around this way. I don't want to spend too long on this chase. She is prone to being mind gamed and shit. Well, we got stuck, but that's alright. We got another free injury. And can we tag her with this chain? The answer is no. Let's go ahead and break this. Alright, we come up here. It looks like she's going into that room straight ahead. I'm going to break this wall because now I'm over that. I'm letting that go. Wasted too much time already. Here we got nurse's calling value. Chlorophobia also because we know it's going to take her forever to heal. Sloppy Butcher is going to regress her progress to 0. And look, was a complete waste of time then because she took a hit and now she's paying the price for it. So we get a nice free easy down. We'll go ahead and hook her. And a little bit of a rough start here, but we haven't lost any gens, so it's not the end of the world. Here we go, some more information here. And so you can see this build is just so much fun. It can struggle a little bit on bigger maps, but on maps like this, maps like the game even, just so much fun. So we'll go ahead and get our second hook in.
We'll get this wall out the way. Now what I love about this wall too is what you can do is break open that wall, the first one, and at the top you don't break it and they become trapped in there. Alright, so I hear them above me. I'm looking out for any nurses calling here just to see. Alright, we lose our first gen, but we've got a few hooks in at this point, so it's not the end of the world. They're gonna go for the unhook here. I'm gonna try to hurry up and see if I can fall down. Here they go right in front of me, so we will get an injury. Tag Claudette here. Can I get you? No. I have been pretty inaccurate with this game, which feels bad. Oh, wait a second. I'm gonna take this. Oh yeah, we'll take it. Oh shit. Alright, well, we make up for it here. Love me some nurses calling. Very underrated perk. Very strong, as you can see here. I think the reason it doesn't get much use, including by me, is just because 24 meters isn't very far. But on a smaller maps like this, it really has a lot of strength. So we'll go ahead and get this regress a little bit. I'm going to get this breakable wall out the way, and I hear probably Circle of Healing right up ahead. We'll go ahead and stomp on that. And let's move over this way. Just trying to get a feel for where everyone's at. I'm listening out. Got some scratch marks. Think that was a miss skill check with our chlorophobia coming into effect here. Yep, here we go. She comes out. We'll go ahead and tag her. Let's go ahead and chase here for a second. This should be a relatively easy chase. She doubles back. Beautiful. And oh, look at this. Interrupt that. Sloppy Butcher. Hemorrhage effect makes all that healing progress go back to 0. We got a nice little teabagger here. And we got nurses calling once again. More healing interrupted. Teabagger goes down. Now we got massive pressure. This is how the snowball gets rolling, man. Tag her. She actually got her healing done. Granted, she wasn't in our terror radius the whole time, so it wouldn't have taken as long. I'm very surprised she didn't drop that pallet. She got very greedy, and she pays the price for it. We'll go ahead and pick her up. Let's go on and head over this way. So we got one of them got picked up.
Oh please, no tears.
Alright, we'll take this over. Let's head back. See if we can pick up our slug. So it looks like they were on their way to come get her. Let me just check this. Make sure we don't have a head on. I doubt it, but I will not be the butt of anyone's jokes this evening. Alright, we get her. And we'll hook her right here. Here's the yuppers for your tea bags, Miss Jill. Let's get this regressing. So it looks like Meg picked up the box. Okay, that was unexpected. Oh, Jill is baiting out her borrowed time hit. Now look, here's one thing. If you block me from trying to chase someone else so that I don't tunnel you, I will punish you. And I get it. I play Survivor. But that was foolish. Instead of taking the distance, I mean, it's not tunneling if you want to die, right? As my boy Panda says. Alright. We'll go ahead and put her down. We got some nurses calling downstairs. We'll ignore it for now. Let's see if we can get this. And she was injured, so this will be a free down here. And this person below, they're not going to finish healing. That's the beauty of this build. You're not going to finish. This build is just not going to let you. And, oh, we missed. Sprint burst. Boom. And just like that, everyone's down. We got one Claudette. Oh, she got Jill back up. But that's alright, because as long as they're doing that, they're not getting gens done. They can't reset. They can't do gens. And it's just, the beauty of it is that there's no gen slowdown really. We create the slowdown with all the pressure, chain hunts, and them trying to reset. Alright, we get her with the chains here. It should be down. Beautiful. And I believe that Meg is out of this game if I'm not mistaken. Let's find out. Let's go down here. I guess she's not. Must have been confused. Alright, let's see. Can I get you? No. Absolutely not. So, we'll let that go. That's gonna turn into a long chase. Jill has the box. Let's see if we can find her oblivious. There she is. She has a ton of distance right now. Normally, I would not even bother. Like, I wouldn't chase this for very long just because of how much distance she has. But there's so much pressure on this team right now that I can afford the time a little bit. And so much distance. Again, don't try this at home, folks. This is not good good time management, but like I said, they're under a lot of pressure. They're actually healing behind me because you can see they're missing skill checks, and this is gonna make them scream and interrupt their healing, which gets Sloppy Butcher's hemorrhage going. They lose the fucking work that they just put in, which is just beautiful. We'll go ahead and hook her here. No gens lost, no problem. Let's go ahead and head down this way. Alright, so 2 straight away, and this is it. These are the last 2, and they're both right here. Claudette gets a nice little burst of speed. Don't know where that came from. Get this pallet out the way. And that should be enough. And actually there's scratch marks right here, which lets me know that Meg is not too far away. Looks like she's doing the box. She has no idea I'm here. Boom, caught her sleeping, and that's it. That's game. Now, I'm thinking I'm gonna let Claudette go. It was a very rough game for them. I got off 2 back-to-back pretty mean games, so I'll let her go. Alright, and here we go. 2 back-to-back brutal games. Be free, Claudette. GG's. That's the build, everyone. Just absolutely brutal. Thank you so much for watching and for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment below if you enjoyed it. See you later.